What's going on, vloggers, bloggers, and everyday toilet brewers? Today we're going to be doing a fermented mango habanero hot sauce. So, I didn't record this part, but still nonetheless, I did ferment these peppers. These are habanero peppers. There's some onion in there. I basically did about 2 or 3 teaspoons of salt, filled it up with some purified water, and then after that, I just filled it up in this jar. I put like this little thing to push it in there, and this thing as well to push in there, so everything can stay submerged. Excuse me. And this is fermented for probably about 9 days. You can see how murky the water is and everything like that. You can still see the bubbles coming up. Yep. So this is fully fermented. I wouldn't suggest going super long like I did. I just was being lazy. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is that I'm going to take these cans of mango. I couldn't find actual like mango puree. And then I'm going to process them in here. But before we do all that, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to strain out at least 1 cup of this brine. Put it in this pot. Put some vinegar in there, probably about 2 cups worth. Bring it up to a boil, then let it simmer and let it chill down. Then after that, we're going to take the garlic that I have right here, because I'm going to put some garlic in here, but this is still lactic acid fermented garlic. What do you call it? We're going to take that, throw it in there with the boil. Actually, now that I think about it, we're going to blend this up, and then we're going to emulsify it with some organic extra virgin olive oil. So yeah, I'll try to record the entire process. I'm doing all this shit on my phone because it just moved. But either way, yeah, we'll see how it comes out. Alright, I just got some of it in my cut. Oh my god, it burns. But, so I've got it in here. We dumped about most of the brine out. I want to keep about a cup's worth. Maybe a little bit more. So here, let me pause this real quick. Alright, I drained out a little bit more of it, but I did make a mess. Where are my paper towels? Of course, right here. Yeah, so after that, we're going to take our white vinegar. It's got one of the seals on it. Nice. And I think I might dump it. See, look, there's just so much in here. I want to dump out a little bit more. There we go. Oh, yeah. And then I just want to do enough vinegar to get the peppers like kind of submerged, you know? So we kept a little bit of the brine and then just a little bit right there. So then after that, we're gonna pop our garlic. Interesting. Strain all that out because we've already got our own damn juices in there. I think I put too much garlic in there. Let's take a couple of those out. So yeah, we're here now. So let's put that right there. So I did put most of the jar in there, but I took out a little bit. Man, this is I fermented this for probably 8 or 9 days, and it smells fucking spicy, bro. So I just moved to this place. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so now you can see we've got our habaneros in here, our garlic, our onion, some vinegar, the salt brine, and we're gonna bring this up to a boil. Actually, I'm doing this wrong, ain't I? So I started to second guess myself. I thought I had to maybe blend this up before boiling. No, we're going to bring this up to a boil, let it simmer down a little bit and reduce, and then we're going to blend it. And then we're going to emulsify it with our olive oil. And we're going to put the mango puree in there as well too. I screwed myself up there for a second, so I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing? Anyway, we'll be back with the other part pretty soon. Oh man, bringing this stuff up to a simmer is pretty hardcore. It's causing me to sneeze and everything like that, but you can See, I'm basically gonna let those peppers get all nice and soft. And alright, there we go. And then we have our food processor right here. Put all these all these mangoes in here and make some mango puree. I'll come back when I'm done. So now that this has simmered for a little while, it's chilled down a little bit. You can tell I'm not coughing my brains out anymore. But you can see what it looks like. The pepper should have kind of almost like a little bit of transparency to their skin and stuff like that. So you did well. And then there is our food processed mango puree. So I just pulled my my blender out, and it's a little dirty. So I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna let this chill down for a little while. Move it back here so all the vapor can go up there. But I'm gonna let that chill down for a little while. So we're not putting it in here just like blazingly hot. But I'm gonna dump the mango puree in here. I'm gonna dump that in there. And then after that, we're gonna bring it up to a blend it all up, and then I'll slowly add a little bit of the olive oil to it to let it emulsify. And then we'll put it in the fridge, let it cool down, and then thicken up. And then we'll blend it again one last time to make sure everything's good and ready and in there and good to go. All right, we're down to the last part of it, basically. I've got the mango puree in there, the habaneros, the garlic, all that good stuff. I dumped out some of the brine, but I left some of the brine and vinegar in this. So we're gonna blend this up and then come back, and while it's blending, I'm gonna add the extra virgin organic olive oil to emulsify everything, and we'll tell you what it looks like in the end. Alright, so I'm blending it up now. I just added the oil. This is what it's looking like so far. Kind of almost looks like a smoothie. Interesting. Either way, we'll be back with the rest. Alright, so it came out way thicker than I thought it was going to be. So what I did is that I took a fine mesh sieve and I ran it through it. And this is the end product right here. So it is a little creamier. I think I put a little bit too much oil in it, to be honest. But I just tried it, and instantly you get smacked with habanero, mango, everything like that. So you can see it's still pretty thin. I'm thinking about putting this back on the stove and reducing this to thicken it up a little bit, and then after that, calling it a day. You know, so I'll be back with more updates. Alright guys, I know it looked kind of weird, but it's actually really tasty. I did go ahead and decide to... Oh, that's more of a boil. Let's turn that down a little bit. Man, that is a mega boil. Come on guys, we're not trying to kill this thing. There we go. I did decide to put this on the pot and let it simmer up a little bit. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's thick enough where it's coating the spoon. But I want it just a tad bit thicker. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know it looks like a fucking smoothie, but it's spicier than all hell, man. You know what? Actually, I think this is reduced down enough. I still wanted to go through one of my hot sauce bottles, so. But yeah. Let's go ahead and turn this thing off. Odysseus. Brave. It's less spicier. Oh, it's on the way in now. Crazy. I don't know, guys. I like it. I like it. I might add some like dye to it or something like that. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's hitting now. Oh, holy shit. But yeah, I might add some like yellow dye to it or something like that to make it look even more yellow or orange than it already is. But yeah, I'm gonna let this guy sit for a minute, throw in my mason jar, and then put it in the fridge until I can bottle it later on. I just moved into this new place, so the bottles are upstairs, but I do have a hot sauce bottling kit. Either way, I know it was all over the place, and a lot of this was experimental. Like, my original plan was to use black garlic instead of just regular garlic. Well, lacto-fermented garlic. But either way, I think it came out good. And it's still pretty hot, so. Alright, happy fermenting, happy brewing. Peace.